Alright, this is the Stanley brew and cook. I don't know, it's a Stanley French press. Been on the market a couple years, just picked this up at Walmart, and I think this might be my new coffee making system. Stick around. What's up everybody, PA Outdoors here. So this is the Stanley Brew French Press. Not exactly sure what they call it, but just picked it up at Walmart, and it's a pretty neat system. It is a 32 ounce French press. Now I've never used a French press before. I've seen them, I've seen people use them. I've never used one, never owned one. So I'm not going to really compare this to other French presses, but what you get is a 32 ounce single wall stainless steel pot. It does have a fill line right there for 32 ounces, and it is single wall, so you can put this right into a fire without any concern of it, cracking or splitting, what you can with like vacuum insulated cups. So that's what you start with. And then you get this sleeve, which is the press itself. It has its own little lid, silicone seal on the lid, the silicone double lip on the bottom of the French press with the screen. And the idea is you just press that down and make your coffee, put the lid on, and you've got yourself essentially a double wall insulated kind of cup, which is nice. It'll keep the coffee hotter. You make your first cup, while you're drinking that, it's not going to cool down as rapidly if it was just a single wall. And here's the inside of it there. And the pretty cool thing is, the old green cups out of the cook set, they fit right inside there, and I've only got one right now, but you can easily fit two in there. You could probably do one in a small rocket stove. I've got my pocket rocket here, the original version, which is a little bigger. The second generation are smaller, and I think that would fit in here as well with the lid and everything. So that's pretty cool. Let's fill this up with some water and let's make some coffee. All right, I've got about 16 ounces of water in there. Let it get it going. See how long this takes. So they recommend a simmer, not like a full rolling boil. We're just about there. It's pretty windy, but you can see it's just about to simmer. So we'll get this off here in a minute and we'll make some coffee. Got that to a nice simmer. Got my coffee right here, and this is just Maxwell House. It's what I use in the home. It's what I use for coffee singles, for the percolator. So just kind of comparing apples and apples here with the coffee. Should be enough for 2 cups of coffee. Stir it up well. I guess you could drink cowboy coffee right away if you wanted to. I'm not that hardcore, I guess. Alright, I'm going to press this down. Slowly. There we go. See how well that fits. Like I said, now you've got a kind of a double-walled insulated cup. They recommend letting this sit for 4 to 6 minutes. Let it kind of steep. And then we're going to be drinking coffee. In about 5 minutes, give or take. pretty good cup of coffee. Alright, so the footage you just saw was the first time I ever used this, and since then I've been able to use this a few more times over the past week or so, and I really like it. And I just want to tell you, what I like, what I don't like, those sorts of things. So again, first of all, you have the 3 parts, and it works great. Does it make the best cup of coffee? So far, for me it does. 32 ounces, which is great, an ideal size for a container. A little better shot there. You can easily fit 2 of the green cups in there, or 1 in a small stove. And if you have a real small stove, maybe even a small canister of fuel right on top, and that'd be a pretty nice compact kit right there. One of the things I did not point out, I forgot to, was this lid will fit onto the pot. That's not a real tight fit, but it's a pretty good fit. If you're doing it on a gas stove, then that will help you boil your water faster. But in an open fire, I wouldn't trust having this plastic lid, with flames kind of licking up around it. I'd be afraid of it melting. So that brings me to a couple complaints. First of all, I haven't found a metal lid for this yet. The one from the Stanley Adventure Cook Set is too small. My Pathfinder canteen cup, or bottle cup lid is too small. It actually just slides all the way inside. Another complaint, it'd been really nice if instead of just a fill line for 32, if it would have been graduated 8, 16, 24, and then 32. Now you just kind of have to guess or have it pre-measured or something. So as far as comparisons, using coffee singles is probably the easiest to do. It doesn't make a particularly strong cup of coffee. You usually have to use a couple of those singles and let them steep for a while. But as far as cleanup, it's definitely the easiest. You just have the 2 little, like tea bag type things to throw out. Here, obviously, you're going to have all kinds of grounds at the bottom, so you've got to wash the pot out when you're all done. So cleanup is not as great with this. So on really short, quick hikes, coffee singles might still be the fastest way to go. But for anything longer than just kind of a, just a short hour-long hike or something that you intended on having coffee on, this is probably going to replace everything for me. I like a percolator. There's some issues I have with percolators. I know some people swear by them, but temperature control. On a percolator, you don't want to boil the water. That tends to not actually go up the pipe and filter through the coffee grounds. It just kind of sits there and boils. So again, on an open flame where you can't control the heat, it makes it difficult. And then if you're trying to be too careful and the heat's too low, it takes you a really long time to make an entire pot of coffee. And then you still deal with some of the cleanup. If you're not using extremely coarse ground coffee, you still end up with coffee grounds in the bottom of the percolator. So this is definitely going to replace my percolator. I've already taken it out of my big kit, and this is going to go in its place. So that's pretty much what I got. It's a great kit. As soon as I can find a metal lid, and apparently I saw a video where someone did find one, so I'm just going to go back and check out that video and find his link. But yeah, as soon as I get a metal lid for this is going to be a great, great piece of kit. That's all I've got for you. This is PA Outdoors. Please like, share, comment on the video, subscribe to my channel. That's always appreciated. And get outdoors, enjoy yourself, but remember, be safe out there. Thanks for watching.